Lord Yabu's death was a small victory. The Shogun took possession of the old temple. Kage-sama had lost an ally, but his revenge followed soon. Having already gained more than enough weapons, he was well prepared to openly attack the Shogun. On Kage-sama's orders, the ruthless General Hayato spread fear throughout the country, raiding village after village without mercy. As they continued, Hayato and his men grew bolder with every attack. The Shogun, fearing an assault on Edo Castle, orders Mugen to deliver his son Ryunosuke to a secret location.
Your handling of the traitor Yabu was careless. It only made our enemy lash out with greater force.
We thought him to be Kage-sama himself. It was my mistake, and I take full responsibility.
My brother is currently fighting the rebels with the Shogunate army. I put you and your men under his command.
As you wish. Serving your brother is serving the Shogunate.
Help him destroy this rebellion, and we might yet contain the damage Kage-sama has done.
How long do you think it will take to defeat the rebels, Mugen-sensei?
I do not know, my lord.
Indeed. And should the city fall under attack, I will feel safe knowing you are far away from harm.
Father?
Go prepare for the journey. Mugen will join you shortly.
Yes, Father. Sensei.
My only son, Mugen. Will you deliver him safely?
I will protect him with my life.
I know you will. Now leave and join my brother in his war camp once you are done.
My Shogun. Lord Noboru, you wish to speak to us?
Mugen-san, our scouts have returned. They report rebel activity in the villages of Hida and Suganuma.
Would you like us to investigate?
I would. We must use every opportunity to learn Okoto's plans.
Espionage, then. We enter the villages with the cover of night. See what we can learn.
Mugen-san, they say you were born a farmer, so you must know how to handle peasants.
My son will show more respect.
I apologize, Mugen-sama.
You are forgiven.
Mugen-san, I want you and Takuma-san at Suganuma village.
May I accompany them, Lord Noboru?
No, your skills are more suited to Hida, where the rebel presence is stronger. You and your two companions will go there at once.
As you wish, Noboru-sama. I shall lead the second group.
Who made you the leader?
Why can't we all go to one place together?
Hush, Yuki-chan.
My father has made a decision, little girl. Who are you to question it?
And who are you, boy, to frighten children when there is war on our doorstep?
How dare you speak to me, old man?
Enough! Okoto is spreading chaos and disorder in the name of Kage-sama. We must find them quickly and see that justice is done.
Yes, Lord Noboru. We will return triumphant.
This must be Hida village. I say we stick to the shadows. Avoid the lights.
I approve of your words, Hayato-san. But it will require more to learn the rebels' plans. The villagers are being treated poorly. I do not think they would expose us, even if we show ourselves to them. The tavern will be full of conversation. No doubt we will gain insight there.
Too crowded for my taste. Why not go for the stables? Less people, more cover.
The tavern is the safer option. All we need is a suitable disguise.
Admit it. You just want a new set of clothes.
outside on the way.
All right. Let us begin.
Like a wolf in the night. Always a pleasure working at night.
It has its advantages.
Keep your head down. Avoid the lights, and no one will be able to spot us.
The fox is hunting.
That can't be all, can it?
Sneaky fox. I can't. Sorry. Thieves in the night. Oh, lovely tune. Don't step in the spider's nest.
That can't be all, can it?
Bird's voice. The light hates us.
Faster, you dirty peasant!
It worked. Slip past the light. Soft souls. No one will miss it. Yes? Coming.
I'm waiting. Better avoid the lights. Use the night. Move like water.
Is it a puzzle? Yes. Still works.
Bring more!
Wake up, little June. Nasty surprise.
Make
Right.
noise.
Shh.
This is how I like it. Shuriken Jutsu.
In the bushes.
Such a
I
good
never
trap.
miss. No noise. Mine.
Right.
Silence is our
Strange
ally.
notion.
Out of sight.
Ready. It wants to be taken. Let's be sneaky.
We'll burn everything.
Lights out. Leave before the guard sees it. Silent steps. From shadow to shadow. Wake up, little trap. Lovely tune. This is fun.
Hides in the shadow.
Sneaky fox. Hush. Slowly. Got you.
Faster, you dirty peasant!
Let's be sneaky. Oh, that's easy. The light hates us. Sneaky. Oh, bird's voice.
That can't be all,
Don't step in the spider's nest.
Who is this?
Too hard. I can do that. It worked. It wants to be taken.
Low visibility. I'm going in. Perfect. Stick to the shadows. My kind of work.
Oh, so exciting. In the night.
Time to move. Yoji Kakore. A blade in the dark. Are you shuriken?
Cats and birds.
Don't think we should go that way.
Hayato-san, don't tell me you can't swim.
You can't be serious.
That's a good trick. Slip past the light. Shh, quiet.
On my way. Avoid the light's touch. Move with the shadows. It will be done. I will remain unseen.
We had to fetch another barrel.
Do I look like I care? When we call,
The music
you come
starts.
running. Understand?
Yes, of course.
A plan in motion.
Fact is, we don't have one. And we wouldn't need one if we were at the stables.
Why are you fighting?
Not now, Yuki.
Subtlety. The dance begins.
Hey, what's taking so long? More sake!
An elegance. You
Forgive me. We had to fetch another barrel.
easily
Do I
hidden.
look like I care? When we call, you come running. Understand?
Yes, of course.
The music starts. Avoid the light's touch. Just a simple hairpin. On my way. The dance begins. An elegant solution. I will remain unseen. Move with the shadows.
More sake!
Forgive me. We had to fetch another barrel.
Do I look like I
A
care?
plan in motion.
Call, you come running.
Use the darkness. I see clothing lines. This looks promising.
Took you long enough to get there. I hope you're satisfied.
Immensely. Your disapproval makes it even more delightful. Now, this is much better.
Want me to fetch you a bath too?
Thank you. That would be wonderful.
You never yield, do you?
Out of sight. It will be done. Subtlety.
Hey, what's taking so long? More sake!
The dance begins.
Forgive
Out
me.
of sight.
We had to
Avoid
fetch
the
another
light's
barrel.
touch. A plan in
Do
motion.
I look like I care? When we call, you come
I
running.
will remain
Understand?
unseen.
Yes, of course.
The music starts. Move with the shadows. Use the darkness. It will be done. Avoid the light's touch. The dance begins. Move with the shadows. This information is vital. Let us find a safe spot and discuss what we've learned. On my way. An elegant solution. A plan in motion.
Hey, what's taking so long?
Subtlety. It is beyond my reach. The dance begins. On my way. It will be done. Use the darkness. An elegant solution. Are we all here?
Here.
Easy, Yuki.
It appears General Okoto is here himself. He is having a word with the village elder.
Let's listen in. He'll tell us his plans.
I agree. Let us seize this opportunity. If we can get close, and with the disguise, they will not know who I am.
How's this? You use your disguise. I stick to the shadows. Let's see who gets the mark.
Let us focus on the task at hand, Hayato-san. We can play your childish games when our mission is done.
So many tricks.
The music starts. Avoid the light's touch. I will remain unseen. Out of sight.
We have long waited for a good battle.
The music starts. A plan in motion.
Do I look like I care? When we call,
The dance
you
begins.
come running.
Move with the shadows.
Yes, of course.
Been up all day.
Avoid the light's touch.
So loaded.
On my way. Subtlety, the art of conversation. Apologies.
What?
I am embarrassed to ask, but
We will march at the break of dawn.
that reminds me.
How can I help you? Hey!
I thought
More sake! We will win
it will be done.
and honor.
Fetch another barrel.
Do I look like I care? When we call, you come running. Understand?
Yes,
Any
of course.
peasant who fails to obey, executed. Glory and honor for Kage-sama. We will march at the break of dawn. Hey! What's taking so long?
Move with the shadows.
Sake!
Out of sight. An elegant solution. I will remain unseen. The music starts. A plan in motion. Subtlety. The gift of forgive me. A question, if I may.
Light's our enemy.
May I ask another question?
Are we going? This is fun. From shadow to shadow.
Wind killed the flame.
We have long waited for
Please tell me more.
Oh. Hey! What's taking so long? More sake!
Oh, is that so?
Cocked like a shadow.
Oh yes,
Make sure the carts
We
are
had to
loaded
fetch another
and
barrel.
secured. Do I look like I care?
Please,
When we call,
continue.
You come running. Understand?
Yes, of course.
I did not know that.
The men have another hour to enjoy themselves. Yes.
Let's get to work.
Another question, if I may.
How can I?
Like a wolf in the night.
I do
Quiet.
not care for these filthy peasants.
Oh, is that so?
Better avoid the lights. Stick to the shadows.
Ah, that reminds me.
Yes.
We have long waited for a good battle.
Please, continue.
What?
I did not know that.
Fails to obey, executed.
Something. The light went out.
May I ask another question?
Oh. Yes.
We will march at the break of dawn.
Please tell me more.
How?
Use the night. Like a shadow.
Another question, if I may.
Oh.
We will win glory and honor for Kage-sama.
May I ask another question?
Move like water.
We have long
Ah,
waited
that
for a
reminds
good
me.
battle.
Someone has been careless with the lamp. Nothing important.
Oh, is that so?
My kind of work.
Red leaves, morning snow. Please tell me more.
How?
I cannot leave my post.
My thanks. Farewell.
Aye. What? Someone was careless with
The dance begins.
Any peasant.
A special, easily hidden. An elegant death.
No use waiting. I can't go there. Noise.
What? That light should be burning, not worth it.
Make sure the carts are
A blade in the dark. Quiet.
Huh? The fire's done. I must remember my duty.
An elegance in all things.
filthy peasants.
Out of sight. It will be done. On my way.
The men have another hour to enjoy.
I cannot leave my post.
My words will draw their eyes.
We have long waited for a good battle.
My lord,
What?
I have a question. You are most kind.
Well, what's that?
Use the darkness. Just a simple hairpin. A plan in motion.
Let's get going.
Huh? Was it the wind? Not worth it.
Like a shadow. I'm going in.
We will march at the break of dawn.
We must show prudence.
Someone has been careless with the lamp. Nothing important.
Out of sight. The art of Forgive me.
Make sure the carts are loaded and set.
A question, if I may.
The stars are out. slip past the light.
I did not know that.
We will win glory and honor for Kage-sama.
May I ask another question? Now, let us be I thank you.
Think nothing of it. Been up all day.
Any peasant who fails to
Gift of expression. Apologies.
They can't
I am embarrassed to ask, but
Hey! What's taking so long? More sake!
please continue.
We have long waited for a good battle. Do I look like I care? When we call?
Ah, that reminds me.
Understand?
Yes?
Yes, of course.
The men have another hour to...
I did not know that.
What?
Please tell me more.
How can I help you?
Any peasant who fails to obey will be executed.
Night's dark.
Please continue.
Oh,
Wake up, little June.
May I ask another question?
making noise.
We have long waited for a
that's
good
too far
battle.
off.
Hey! What's
Slowly.
taking so long? More sake!
Another question, if I may.
I do not care for these filth.
Oh, is that so?
When we call,
can I
you come running. Understand?
Please tell me more.
What?
We will march at the break of dawn.
Ah, that reminds me.
Shadow to shadow.
Oh,
That's a good trick. Huh. Wake up, little
Another question,
Sure
if I may.
surrounded and secured.
The fox is hunting.
I did not know that.
The men have another hour to enjoy What's themselves. taking so long?
Please continue.
how can I? Night's dark.
Ah, that reminds me.
Oh,
We will win glory and honor for Kage-sama.
May I ask another question?
Bird's voice.
Another question, if I may.
Obey.
how can I
Execute.
help you?
I did not know that.
Thieves in the night.
In the shadow.
We will march at the break of dawn.
Please tell me more.
Coming. No one will miss it. Yeah, how? Hush.
May I ask another question?
Sneak.
Make sure the cart
The light
is loaded
hates us.
and secured.
Please continue.
Forgive me. We had to fetch another barrel.
Yes.
Do I look like I care? When we call, you come running. Understand? The men have
Ah, that reminds me.
themselves.
Oh, is that so?
What?
We have long waited for a good battle.
Another question, if I may.
Yes.
Lovely tune.
Please,
One
continue.
with the shadows. No noise. Like a wolf in the night. Quiet.
Please tell me more.
Stick to the shadows.
What's taking so long? More sake! We will win glory and honor.
I did not know that.
Use the night.
We had to fetch another barrel.
Do I look like I care?
Oh, is that so?
Better avoid the lights.
We have long waited for a good battle.
I'll cause a distraction.
Ah, that reminds me.
A blade in the dark. Move like water.
May I ask another question?
How can I?
My kind of work.
Ah, that reminds me.
We will win glory and honor for Kage-sama.
Another question, if I may.
How can I help?
I'm going in.
May I ask another question?
Like a wolf in the night.
So loaded and secured.
No noise.
Please tell me more.
Yes?
Stick to the shadows.
The men have another hour to enjoy this.
Please, continue.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, is that so?
We will march at the break of dawn. We will take all the rice from your granaries, and also your oxen. See that it is done.
These peasants, they will not survive the year.
If they wanted to eat, they should have joined our cause. The mighty Kage-sama has ordered that we take the city of Kanazawa tomorrow. I want the men well fed.
I will instruct the officers to give out extra rations.
Kanazawa Castle will be our bulwark against the wrath of the Shogun. Once it is ours, we will hold it until Kage-sama arrives with his army. I do not care.
Now we know Okoto's and Kage-sama's plans.
Huh. Kanazawa City.
This must reach Noboru-sama as soon as possible. Let us steal a raft, head downriver, and make for Noboru's camp.
For once, I agree. Let's head to the piers.
Oh, finally.
A blade in the dark.
They must not see us. The art of converse. Forgive me.
What?
I have a question.
Saishin Deki Kyoyo. Move like water.
I did not know that.
No noise.
Here.
Hey! Who's taking so
Another question, if I may.
How can
Silent steps.
We will win glory.
Sneaky fox.
For Kage-sama.
Let's be sneaky.
I did not know that. The night is our ally. My thanks. Farewell. It will be done.
Understand?
Yes, of course.
Avoid the light's touch. On my way. The music starts.
I can do that. Oh, that's easy.
Now you see me like a...
Good battle.
Use the night.
Wait.
What now?
It would be wise to follow the general and learn more about his plans. I will hide among his entourage as a concubine.
Good idea. But your plan's too risky. Take the raft. I'll follow them at a distance.
Will you hide atop the nearest mountain and read their lips from there?
Why not both of you? Two's better than one.
No, Yuki-chan. One of us must inform Lord Noboru.
Aiko-san, I can do it.
This is an urgent matter. Too important to leave it in the hands of a child.
I am not a child. I'll get there in time.
Hey, she's right. Let her go.
Very well. But I must stress how important this message is. Do not fail me in this, child.
Hi, Aiko-san.
All right. Let us begin.